Hey, this is Don the Idea Guy, back with a new episode of the Big Yellow Sticky Podcast, your creator's commentary track for all the content that I produce and publish daily at BigYellowSticky.com. Today is episode 269, and the title is, Sounds Like Fun. The sticky note reads, if something looks like fun, go learn more about it. Here's the story behind the sticky. There is joy in learning. But that joy is increased when learning about something you enjoy. Too many people view education solely as work that is assigned to you. But learning takes real hold when you're personally invested in the knowledge you're collecting. If a teacher had saddled me with an assignment to learn to start playing the trumpet in elementary school, I would have rebelled. I had zero interest in learning how to play any musical instrument. And if I was forced into the task, it certainly wouldn't have been a trumpet that I chose. But a teacher did assign me a report that I had to research and present to the class on a random historical figure whose name was pulled from dozens of slips of paper randomly picked from a fishbowl in class. The name I drew was Louis Armstrong. I had no freaking idea who that guy was, but I had to do a report on him. So I began my research. It didn't take long for me to get genuinely interested in this amazing human being. I wasn't familiar with jazz at that point in my life. It was elementary school. But I became an avid fan after learning how Armstrong helped influence this new-to-me genre. Learning about how his sheer talent helped him transcend racial barriers, even in the 1920s and 60s, made an impression on me. He was so good at what he did that even ignorant fools who judged people by their skin color couldn't deny how enthralled they were by his performances. Seeing films of his charisma and showmanship on the stage was a treat. Hearing recordings of his distinctive voice made me perk up my ears. And seeing and hearing him play his trumpet was like seeing a magic trick for the first time. And I wanted to figure out the trick. When school did begin offering music classes, I was one of the first to sign up, and as you probably guessed, I requested the trumpet as my instrument. When was the last time you took a deep dive into a topic that simply sounded interesting to you? Do you still think fondly of all the time you put into learning about that subject? I'd wager that it never felt like work. It never felt like homework at all. Perhaps your parents even had to tell you it was past your bedtime and to turn out your light and go to sleep because your nose was buried in a book learning more about your passion project. Nothing says you can't still find that joy in self-education again. Find something that you are genuinely interested in and assign yourself the mission to learn more about it. If it makes it easier, assign yourself to write an article or a blog post about it, or to deliver an oral report on video and post it to YouTube. Find something to learn that brings you joy and share your joy with the rest of us. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Big Yellow Sticky Podcast. If you'd like to receive a free alert every time new content is posted, just go to BigYellowSticky.com and click on the Get Sticky link. Once you confirm your email address, you'll begin receiving a daily email that includes a copy of that day's sticky note, the one that's drawn by hand and drawn by me using Sharpie markers on a 3x3 yellow Post-it note. Your email will also include a link to the exclusive audio commentary track where I get to expand on the ideas and concepts I scribble on those stickies. It gives me a chance to give you the story behind the sticky, like the one you heard in today's episode. I'll be back again tomorrow with a new sticky and a new story, and I hope you'll stick around to hear it.